you know I ain't selling. Hold these bags are forever. Yeah, you already know. I'm a SMB, I'm an SMB. Yeah, hey. Blue chip day one with a real OGs. I'm a SMB, I'm an SMB. Yeah, you know me. I'm a SMB.
All right, GM everyone. Hope you are having a great start to your day so far. I guess this was the October we were talking about. I guess all we really had to do is to keep complaining about October not coming. That was basically what we did last week. And this week is about here, I guess. I don't really want to jinx it, but some of us are pretty excited to see, some green at least, not so much of a, red. Let me see if why. Okay, let's see. Can you guys hear me now? Am I still quiet? Everything is the same. This same setup. So unless Solus is just trolling, otherwise this should actually be working just fine. But as we mentioned, hope you guys are having a great start to your Friday. Without further delay, let's get started to this week with this week's town hall. Um, yes, funny. That is very very interesting. Let's see. Can somebody please tell me if this is serious? Because I am not exactly sure if I'm getting trolled or okay. Perfect. Every Friday, we run into some funny monkey business, and when you are just about to get serious, you realize that you're getting trolled all over. Just another regular Friday. So without further delay, let's get started with the Banana Split 140th edition. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this. Who are these monkeys? Wow, Bitcoin approaches 69K. Whatever. That was 18 minutes ago. Flox, come on. Can you please live in the present? You are still living in the 18 minutes ago time frame. In any case, I just want to give a big shout out to the Taiwanese monkey led by Petty and two other amazing Taiwanese-based monkeys who helped us organize and kicked off the first ever MonkeDAO Taiwan. Not only did they set up the MonkeDAO Taiwan meetup, they also prepared themselves to come out with a big, big, big push with the MonkeDAO Taiwan Twitter handle. So if you guys haven't, exactly checked out the Twitter handle yet, you are probably missing out. You should definitely follow MonkeDAO Taiwan. All right. So shout out to the amazing Taiwan-based monkeys, and there's one specific monkey that I really like here, but maybe I am being a little bit too biased. Yes, Vlogs, live in the present. Come on. All right, Town Hall TLDR, the Banana Split 140th edition. Town Hall TLDR. This is basically the quickest way to get quickly updated on the latest happenings of MonkeDAO, and as well as get caught up with the Town Hall notes. There is actually not really a need for you to sit through the recording if you are really time tight. Of course, the best way to participate in Town Hall is to attend it in person. Well, technically, virtually in person in Monkey, whatever you like to call it. But being here live every Friday, 12 a.m. EST, and I say this with a lot of sadness because in just about 2 weeks' time or less, the daylight saving time will start. And for our DJ, TD77, myself, and Cersei, this will be 1 a.m. But you know what? For you guys, it's worth it. So we will continue to stay up for you. Anyway, as we were saying in the Town Hall TLDR notes, the best way to get quickly updated is to use the command Town Hall TLDR. While you may not be able to join us every Friday, no problem. You are probably going to miss out on some bananas, but what's more important is that you shouldn't miss out on the notes of the Town Hall. So come into Discord, use the command Town Hall TLDR. You'll get everything that you need to know. Now, you may have seen Simon have been asking for someone to do an emergency recording, not because we are super obsessed with ourselves, not because we like to listen to ourselves speak, But basically, every session of Town Hall is recorded and shared onto our official YouTube channel live. Maybe, hopefully, one day we will do something interesting with the YouTube channel. Not sharing anything at all, but maybe at some point. But for now, it's all about the Town Hall recording. What sound does a cat make? Can somebody come up and share with us a little bit about this? Now, this week's newsletter, we also featured the State of Governance update. I know we have a section to talk a little bit about this. This has been one of the most nerve-wracking week ever, just because we have been sort of very caught up with Breakpoint and everything, and that of course is all a matter of priority. And now we are finally able to look at this. So there's a long note that was shared. We will run through it in depth later on as well. But if you are listening to this on record, please refer to the newsletter 140th edition for the notes specifically, or you can scroll up the announcement channel, which may take you some time. All right. IRL events is one of the best avenue to actually immerse yourself in the full monkey vibes and understand what MonkeDAO is all about. It's all about the network, the people that you meet, the fun that you have along the way. And what better way than to put yourself in a room full of monkeys? There are a lot of IRL events that are always happening. Founders Villa, Island DAO happening right now. To our friends who are still at Island DAO, this is probably your last week. Very, very sad that Island DAO is ending because I know a lot of folks had a lot of fun there. But you know what? Solana Hacker House Hong Kong, which is not that far away, is also happening really soon. With that, we are organizing something there to bring monkeys together. There's a monkey lunch specifically, so feel free to go check it out. Alongside that, there was also the Salt Lake City. This is expired, but feel free to go check it out. I'm sure there's some content there. There was also the Solana Nomads, or rather, this is literally happening right now. Solana Degens. Wow, I'm actually really curious to see what exactly this is about. Because Solana Degens, probably a super wild night. I'm literally afraid if I would ever want to step out the house when you put 1,000 Degens together. It's probably going to be real monkey business. Anyway, DevCon is probably very interesting. I'm not sure who came out with this banner, but it does look very unicorn Z or whatever we call that. Sounds like a lot of fun. If you will be in Asia, you probably want to check out DevCon Bangkok. As usual, people flexing their monkey merch. Not sure who this skeleton guy is, but if you are interested, feel free to go scroll the Town Hall Tech Chat thread. If you don't have any monkey merch, you're probably missing out a lot. And onward to our favorite section of the newsletter, Monkeys on Twitter. This is the best part, super wholesome section of the newsletter featuring all the monkey content that is being shared on an active basis. Guess what? SMB and many NFT collections of Solana are truly community-owned projects. No dog shit VC money. This is hilarious. I literally laughed when I first read this today. It's so funny, but I guess we can say it's pretty true as well. Today is a good day. Spaces with Orca chatting in MonkeDAO around 1800 by Gaius. So feel free to go check it out. A lot of amazing monkeys, and I think the best section of every newsletter is to see, monkeys posting their entry posts, shilling their new monkey that they picked up, and Kai specifically picked up an amazing onesie in the bag. All right, so onward to the section DAO services. What exactly does DAO offer? Monday Monkey Spotlight. Feel free to go check it out. Last one was October 6th that was featured. Basically, this is a kind of a platform that was carved out to ensure that monkey builders have the opportunity to come out and share more about all the interesting stuff that they're working on. So feel free to go check it out. The form is linked as well. Built with MonkeDAO is run by an independent team supported by Solana Foundation as well as Metaplex, I believe. It's not something that is gated to monkeys, but of course, we highly encourage folks to, be part of the monkey family of builders. And, we are also having some conversations around how we can continue to attract more builders. So hopefully we have more sort of plans to share how and what that would look like. But for now, Monkey Music is all about the great vibes. If you guys are interested, feel free to go check it out. There's always the ability for you to submit your song of the day. And what is this that people are talking about part of their marriage contract? What exactly is it about? Guys, don't panic. We have 2 months to Japan. Wow, this is hilarious. Okay, anyway, I'm getting very distracted, but Monkey Ventures is the syndicate wing of MonkeDAO. Feel free to go check it out. As we mentioned last week as well, there's a slight change in terms of the admission procedure. And so if you are wondering how to get admitted, feel free to drop us a DM. You can also always drop myself a DM. Although sometimes my DMs may be a little bit swarm, but I will assure you, I usually go through every single message that comes through my inbox. It may take a while, but you would definitely not be ignored. All right. So that is it for now. The 140th edition of the Banana Split. Uh, and I want to specifically read this comment. Jamie asked me to pay twice the price of Monkey Merch because he said I've something something the price once, so now I'm something something you twice. So saying if you don't have Monkey Merch is something something, you are something something joking. I have no idea what Flox is talking about. He's probably drunk. But Simon, or Moon rather, let's move on to the next agenda item of this week's town hall. All right. So as we mentioned as well earlier, this Stro actually wanted to come up, but unfortunately, he just hit the gym today after 12 years of not going to the gym. So he is absolutely inspired by the gym that he needs to take a seat back today, because he is burning with so much passion for the gym. But so on behalf of Stroll, I'll share, some of the latest, news around the local chapters initiative. As we highlighted this on the 140th edition of the newsletter earlier as well. The Taiwan Monkey Meetup just happened. It was successfully wrapped up. This was so much fun to see coming together. We want to continue to support more interested and passionate monkeys who want to start new chapters. And with that, we're very excited to share that if you are a monkey living in Asia, especially Philippines or Malaysia, there is a monkey chapter getting formed up as we speak. I believe the Philippine chapter maybe does not have the meetup organized just yet. So if you want to join the Philippine Monkey chapter, there is still the ability to do so. Malaysia as well is also getting formed up. Shout out to Ben Vibes from Singapore, especially for helping us put the Malaysia chapter together. Let's see how this is going. 1 second, Monkey Down Malaysia. Oh, okay, not too bad. It's not a lot, but it's an honest farmer living. We have already put together the first 10 monkeys living in Malaysia. So if you want to help us be part of it, oh, TD77, no way you're not part of it. Let's see. TD77, let's see. Oh yeah, I sent you a link and I don't think you accepted it, TD77. So you need to accept it. All right, but any case, we're excited to see how this will continue to scale. And alongside the Malaysia chapter, another band from the other side of the world, Band Bottle, is also helping us organize the Monkey Denver. And Ben, why don't you come up and share a little bit about Monkey Down Denver and also shoot the sticker that you created? It's a super iconic sticker. Um, let's see. Bam Bottle, I'm gonna bring you up. I don't care. You can't reject it. You can only embrace it. Please share with us the sticker that you curated or that you have specially created for the monkeys in Denver.
Yo. I don't know. I was not ready for that, but I don't know where it is. I will find it. But yeah, Monkey Denver, we starting to build the local community. At the first discussion meeting last week with few members, few monkeys there, and we actively recruiting new monkeys too. So we'll be an official chapter with a large community soon. And the next event will be in November. So if you are in Denver's area in Colorado, please reach out to me or join the Pink Simon, he can add you to the Telegram group. So that would be great. Yeah, I mean, Moon, that's whenever we want, we can do the monkey ski whenever you want. We can do that during East Denver because I heard East is dead, so we can do a lot of other things at this time.
All right. Thank you, Ben. Really appreciate it. Did you share the sticker? Otherwise, let me try to find it. All right. Is this local ambassadors chat? Let me see. All right. Let's see. I'm not sure if Ben dropped this, but I'm going to drop this on behalf of Ben and link all the alpha that he prepared. All right, so with that, this is all that we have for you around the local chapters. And I think as of right now, we have approximately 17 chapters brewing or so. There is 5 in North America. This is specifically NYC, New York itself, LA, Toronto, Vancouver, Denver, according to the list that the show has put together. Within Europe itself, there is London, there is Paris, Berlin, Barcelona, Italy, Romania. Italy is something that I believe Stro is still cooking. So if you are trying to break some pasta in real life, please you need to reach out to him. But he's basically there and ready to break pasta with at least 5 monkeys if there are. And within Asia itself, there are probably another 5 more chapters that are either already established or are currently ongoing at the moment. The 5 are Singapore, India, Vietnam, Taiwan, as well as Philippines. All right, so with that, we will be updating the official infographic of the Monkey Meetup maps really, really soon. And once that is ready, we'll put out an announcement to share with everybody as well. All right. Hope you guys are excited for that. Know that the local chapters initiatives is something super duper important to us at MonkeDAO. It's how we organize the community and make sure that we can, continue to have that close-knitted family that we are at MonkeDAO. All right, so with that, let's bring ourselves to the next agenda item. This is about partnerships. So, Cersei, whenever you're ready, I'll bring you up to chat a little bit about partnerships, and then we will bring up our amazing friends from the vault to come up and share with us some alpha as well. So, Cersei, whenever you're ready, take over the stage, please.
Yes. Hello. Let me invite some of our vault friends. I've sent an invite request, but the rundown was just that we are finding for people to join us in the CS:GO tournament to represent the monkey in the CS:GO game. So if you play CS:GO, please indicate interest in this group. Yes. So now I'll give the stage over to BBJK26 to share more about this tournament that is coming up.
Thank you. Can you hear me all right? Cersei, thank you so much. Jem, thank you. GM. How you guys doing? Can we also bring up Gaius here? He's with me on this from the Vault. He'll speak more about the Vault. I'm here more to speak about the tournament itself. I see Gaius in the chat there. And hello, all monks. Shout out to Hoofbite. I see Hoofbite in here. Long time friend. If you don't know me, I am a content caster creator on Twitch, but I do a lot of Web3 community teams games, community games, and I've had the proud opportunity here to speak about the Vault and the CS tournament that we're hosting here. We have 8 Solana communities that are going to be participating. It's going to be a lot of fun. They actually start tomorrow at this time. At this time tomorrow, we have 2 of our teams starting. SharkFi and SageDAO are the 2 teams that will be starting. And yes, Monk are involved. They're going to be starting in 2 weeks. So if you want to sign up, please reach out to Cersei, and she will, and they will be able to sign you up and get you going there. What else? If you can't participate but you still want to get involved, we are doing some meme content as well that you can post on Twitter or X. Just make sure you use hashtag VaultCS2. And if you want to meme up anything, please do. It'll be a lot of fun. And there'll be winners and prizes given out if you use the hashtag there. If you need more information about this regarding the tournament, the prize, there is cash involved in this. There's a prize pool of $2,000 up for grabs. So it's not just for fun. You actually can win some funds. what else? I believe that's everything that I want to run by quickly with everyone. You can send me a DM if you have any more questions. But yeah, if you want to sign up, Cersei is the person to speak to. Guys, if you want to speak to regarding the vault and how it helps with validators, please take the stage.
Now I'm nervous. Because first of all, I'm on stage with Jemmy, which is always, a high bar. And I forgot to, use my monkey PFP here. So now I'm doubly nervous because I also saw the comments in the chat. But the thing is, if I used my monkey, you wouldn't know who I was, right? So yeah, there's that. So first of all, regarding the Counter-Strike tournament, I can't play, but I'll definitely be watching. So that's cool. Second, I didn't really prepare a pitch or anything, so I'm just here to chat. So if anyone wants to ask anything, just raise your hand and let's have fun. I think, in general, most people here remember post FTX how terrible Solana was, right? It was a very sad time. But there were sort of two crews of people who were still keeping the lights on here. That's validators, and that's communities like this one, where people feel at home and kept interacting, kept coming back online, and kept having fun. So at the vault, what we essentially do is we built this liquid staking token where people can delegate, basically hire us to do the staking for them. And we stake with community anchored validators. We try to make as many community validators as possible profitable, sort of as a thank you for all that people like Jemmy and the entire MonkeDAO did for Solana back when times were hard. Now times aren't hard anymore, but I didn't forget, and I guess neither did you guys. So that's what we do. That's why we have this tournament. I'll be watching. I'll be having fun. I couldn't do it any better, but good stuff. If anyone has any questions, just raise your hand or poke Jemmy or whatever.
Yes. Thank you so much, Gaius and BBJK, for sharing. If anyone have any questions, feel free to drop it in the Monkey Play chat. If you guys want to join the game, feel free to put it there as well. So yep. And then you guys can also go to the Discord and just reach out to the team directly. So yeah, thank you so much for that. And then now we'll move on to our other partnership, and we'll bring out Ben Bottle to share more about this opportunity that the monkeys have. It's kind of like last minute. So yes, go ahead, Ben Bottle. Like
Yeah.
we didn't see it coming at all, but it's really cool. So yep.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, that's not even a partnership. That's support for the community, and the fact that we worked in the past and we have a really good relationship with 527 Merch. So Sensei there, and I don't know if you saw what he just launched. I will share the tweet. They just launched the Mythic Cap, reverse backward cap from SBB with SBB's partnership. And if you want that, they gave us a special code. So all Monkey using the code Monkey will have 25% on the pre-order. So the code is, let me type it here. We get 25% for that. And Monkey, no, Solus, Monkey with a Y, where do you see that exists even? So, but anyway, so really cool art coming from the trait of MonkeDAO, of the SMB, and the legendary SBB. You know what? That's your time to get that really awesome art and collector product. That's it. Seriously.
Yes, thank you so much, Ben. So this is super cool, and Ben's already tested out the code. So if you guys want to get this hat, this so big brain hat, you just have to type in the code monkey and you'll get a discount. So yes, let's I'll hand the mic back to Jemmy Pancake testing inside the right address.
All right, thank you, Percy. Appreciate the help, and shout out to our amazing partners at the vault, and of course, not surprising, they are our very own fellow monkeys, BBJK, and especially Gaius. It's been a while, a long, long time. I think Gaius has been very kind, but he's definitely, obviously one of the few that has stuck around through some of the most interesting times, to say the least. So appreciate that. And of course, Ben for always trying to smash the best deals and sometimes getting smashed in the process of doing so. But hey, he says he enjoys doing so. Not financial advice. All right, so let's move on to the next agenda item. Oh, let's see. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Let's see. Can we stack the banana stand with these heads? All right, you know what, Moon, let's do some of that. We can definitely do some of that. 100%. All right, the next town hall, if you want to join us, we can maybe give out some, or even today we can just give out some to, well, let's see if we can get something organized. Otherwise, we will just make sure that we can stack some of the inventory up and make sure that we can just give them out to other folks and whatnot, to our very own fellow monkeys through Banana Stand. I think there was also a Vancouver monkey meetup that I missed out. Kawabunga Jones, can you please send the Vancouver monkey meetup Luma link again? All right, monkey chicken. MonkeDAO meets fried chicken. Not sure about you, but that amazing Photoshop skills is basically top tier. It's one of the best, most qualified Photoshop skills that we have ever seen. If this does not make you excited enough to want to eat fried chicken, then I don't know what else would get you excited, just like this very well Photoshop picture does. Cow A Boom A. Well, whichever way that you like it. And there is also apparently a Toronto Monkeys dim sum. If you guys will be either in Vancouver or Toronto, there is either fried chicken or dim sum. Now, if you want both, there is always the option to fly from one city to another. Either you can have the fried chicken first, then you go for dim sum, or the other way around. I'm not sure which is happening first, but I'm sure there are a lot of food happening that is definitely bound to get you really, 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 really excited. All right, so feel free to go check it out. All right, let's move on to the next agenda item for now. Otherwise, we'll always be stuck talking about food because it's 12 a.m. here. Help me God. I would love to go out for supper after this. All right, I know TD77 is going to drop me a message to arrange for supper, but let's move on with the rest of the agenda item. All right, governance update. Now, onward to the boring stuff again. Well, not exactly boring, but to some of us, it's the most exciting part of MonkeDAO. Now, whatever it is, whatever side you take, doesn't really matter. This update is just to share with everybody on the latest status of the governance stuff. I think, of course, this was something that we have always been aware of, but we kind of decided to put this aside because breakpoint was the most important thing that we had to get right and get out of, and so this was not something that we could have it immediately addressed. But basically, now we have started revisiting this since a couple of weeks ago, and wanted to just make sure that everybody can be updated timely around like governance and whatnot. So I think one of the most important disclosure that we want to share as well is that there is definitely a lot of value in ensuring that the integrity of MonkeDAO's governance is in place. And as part of that, it is also therefore important for us to acknowledge that the current governance process has its flaws and is not perfect. Therefore, for us, wise is really about, acknowledging that and constantly try to iterate and improve that. So, one thing that we have observed is that the most recent wave of proposals that was pushed out just didn't see exactly the level of participation that we wished. Of course, there is the, sort of argument around, hey, maybe the topic of this proposals just maybe does not matter to members as much, and perhaps that is why people may not be participating. But more so specifically, on the slightly more material side around, things that we can definitely try to make an effort and, act upon is the fact that folks have provided feedback that the voting fees are relatively costly, and there is always the ongoing dilemma on whether one should vote or not, given that they are really unsure if everyone else would vote and if quorum would be achieved even if they participated. And sometimes, they can't help but to feel like, by voting, which is, their intention of, contributing and being active in the DAO, they end up getting penalized instead. So with that itself, we have taken all this into consideration. Work is currently underway to revamp the voting process for members to ensure that voting will no longer cost members any fee and be borne by the DAO instead. Now, before we kind of like start going like, oh, why we only are starting to look at this now, we actually tried a kind of a quicker method to have this addressed by telling members that, hey, just go ahead and vote. Later on, after the vote, we will scrape all the transactions. We will reimburse everybody, the voting fees. Well, we did that. We told everybody, but I think, it's still not the same as compared to when folks are making the transaction. There is no fees associated. That, of course, would naturally make people feel a lot more comfortable. So in any case, what we have been putting forth is to ensure that the voting process can be completely revamped and restructured in such a way that voting will no longer cost members any fee. And right now, the timeline expected is somewhere around end October or early November. Once that is done, we'll be pushing out a couple of like core proposals out and start to do some testing. Please, make sure that you can help us push your friends, your fellow monkeys to participate in governance after that, because you will no longer have to pay for voting. And so that hopefully, is exciting to you. So there are also a couple of proposals that are being or constantly being workshopped at the moment. And this is kind of a quick preview to share with everybody on some of the things that we're thinking about. The first item is around increasing the tenure to a year long of executive members instead of current 6 months. The executive members are the 5 current roles at the moment. And the rationale for doing so is to ensure better continuity. And one example of such, for example, was the last epoch when we were planning for Breakpoint. August, which is basically 1 month before Breakpoint, we had to go through that election period again because the tenure ended. And it was just a little bit messy because there was no continuation, or there was this like lack of clarity around what's going to happen and whatnot. And so, we believe that increasing the tenure to a year long allows for better planning and the continuity, especially for team members, and hopefully keep folks a little bit more incentivized as well. Now, the second thing that we are actually, workshopping and just, thinking about is removing election for exactly this role. Although the election for lead exec could still be retained. Now, this is not about like, folks trying to be power hungry and whatnot. It's just thinking about finding a better balance as we continue to go ahead. What's the best balance here? We never know until we keep trying. The reason for doing so is to kind of like liken it to existing structures, in the more mainstream world that has been widely adopted. And at the same time, still ensuring that the different roles can be filled with the right individuals with the right skills. Now, so far, this hasn't been an issue at all, but we can foresee that, at some point, maybe, elections could boil down to a situation of popularity contest, and we want to ensure that even that sort of situation, if possible, can be minimized as much as possible. So, the right people can be doing the right roles. For example, if it's something that requires like marketing, there will be folks running marketing. If it's required to run committee, folks who have run committee before will run committee, etc., etc. And not just because, oh, he's the most popular guy, so we're gonna put him as the job, right, or for the job. Of course, this is something that has been talked about very, very widely, immutability on SMB Gen 2. This is a one-way route option. I'm not sure how many times we have to stress how serious this topic is. We've gotten a lot of conversations taking place around this topic specifically. We also have decided that the best way to have this organized is to put it through a vote. So once the restructure has happened, we are also trying to see if there's a way for this specific one where quorum can be collectively achieved, and then a time limit will be triggered after. So there's a lot of complexity, as you can imagine, around these things. Sometimes, it's not the easiest thing to try to tackle, and some would say this could potentially be the not so fun part of running MonkeDAO. But whatever it is, I think we will continue to keep trying. The worst thing we can do is to not try or to ignore it completely. We will not get everything right. But the goal is to keep trying and keep iterating, keep throwing things on the wall, and we believe that at some point we will find an optimal model for us to operate even more effectively while ensuring that checks and balances are in place as necessary. All right. So that is the very, very lengthy rundown. Apologies, didn't mean to make it this dry, but thought it's equally important to make sure everybody is updated so that we're not kind of like dragging things out deliberately, especially related to the latest conversations of like immutability. And there is also the ongoing conversations around the SMB barrels. All right. So very soon, we will have this all continually addressed in a very active manner, and we will share it or rather share any updates as they come through to everyone through the relevant announcement channels and whatnot. All right. So this is the update related to the voting overhaul as well as the governance update. All right, next up, let's see. Bro, please be kind with me. I'm friendly. That's what you're saying. He went to the gym instead. He got benched. I'm sure I'm not saying when announcement of the announcement. All right. Okay. So this is the possibly the last agenda item before we go to welcome monkeys and run the barrel raffle, which we may or may not be the winner. Oh yes, Solus, can we bring you up, please? I'm not sure why I can't. Okay, let's go. Solus, whenever you're ready, I think you're already on the stage. Yeah, I was trying to bring you up, but I guess you're already up big time. Feel free. Unmute yourself and
GM monkeys. How's everybody? Just a quick announcement. So I think you guys might have already noticed this in the general chat, but we have a new function where if like a new monkey comes up, they get basically like a ping as well as like a welcome party role ping that gets put up. So with this incentive, what we're trying to do is that anybody who wants to be part of this role, you'll get pinged when they come in, and you can just welcome the new monkeys in, just so we can make them feel welcome. So I would really appreciate it if you opt into the role. I'll try to not tag you too much. And happy birthday, Jemmy, and love you, monkeys. Bye bye.
All right. I'm not sure about you guys.
Meow.
Solus, do you want to come up and please pronounce Kawabunga Jones' name? I think I'm probably not getting it right, and this is the third year of not pronouncing that rightly. So if you want to come up here and help me correct that, maybe he can go to sleep feeling like a accomplished monkey today.
Cowabunga.
Right, close enough. Hopefully this got him pretty excited. Let's go. All right, let's go back to the agenda item right now, just to make sure that we're well on track. MonkeDAO finances overview. Let's do this. Thank you, Solus. Thank you, not thank you me. Thank you. All right, so as the slides are already showing, the Q4 budget has already been pushed out. Note that there is minimal changes expected from the Q3 one, largely because we're using that as a benchmark. We are currently reviewing a couple of core initiatives under each of the vertical, specific to community, marketing, innovation, and growth, which basically is Banana Stand, as well as operations. So operations specifically, website merge, etc. We are reviewing current initiatives. We expect, maybe things like merge to potentially have a little bit more expenses upcoming, just because there are some initiatives happening within the merge area, and especially around experiments and whatnot. Probably that will come through as well. But Banana Stand is something that we are also progressively experimenting a slightly different model to see how we can turbocharge things a little bit quicker and ensure that we don't get into a bottleneck situation. As part of that, our team have collectively decided that, moving forward, we will hire the right people for the right role. And sometimes if it means, working with collective bodies, related or associated with the DAO, even if it's not individuals or individuals associated team or the dev agencies that they run. We will likely look at what that feasibility would be and start experimenting some of them, because I think the key consideration is not just to allow opportunities to be distributed to fellow monkeys, but also at the same time ensuring that our very 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 own KPIs internally can be met. We don't want to for example hire internally and then still be limited by certain things like timeline limitations, level of involvement, etc., and whatnot. We are also trying to see how we can get in new ideas, injecting new views and new perspectives into what may traditionally be known as the very Web3 lens. So this could involve things like Web3 centric, marketing alone, content alone, etc., and whatnot. These are all getting reviewed in the process. We will likely be going more towards like a Web 2.5 route moving forward, including the talent that we will be working with. All right. um Feel free to go check it out, have a quick look at it, just so that you can get a better understanding on what the expected spending looks like. Monkey Meetups is something that is essentially called the local ambassador program. This is still under committee and communications for the budget purpose, but essentially we are ready to ramp it up. We want to grow MonkeDAO's premier Web3 country club in a global way, in decentralized manner. And if it's proven to be taking off well, we are ready to ramp up the budget to make sure that we can help bring more individuals together in a decentralized fashion. All right. So that's a quick overview. There is only one entry for the one-off expenses, entity formation. Um, Full disclosure as well, Stro has also been helping us lead a review around how we can potentially explore more IRL presence. So if you guys are aware of some interesting conferences or teams that are organizing interesting IRL activations, feel free to send it our way. It's something that we could potentially consider, not giving you 100% commitment of us potentially being involved, but it's something that we can at least take a look at. All right. So, not saying anything, but runway based on current burn rate over treasury balance is around 237 months. 237 months. How many months are there in a year? Let's see. This is approximately, I think there is around 62 months in a year, if I remember correctly. Wow. Red Frame really hates my voice that he's ready to buy me a mic. This is hilarious. But in any case, we are basically operating at a decent runway where we have 237 months, or also known as 19 years of runway. But don't get too excited over this number, because, hey, at the end of the day, these are basically just magic numbers that really don't mean anything until we start seeing exponential growth, especially revenue growth and whatnot. I think it's important that we still continue to be prudent in everything that we do. Every single financial decision that we do, we need to be so prudent, asking ourselves where the ROI would be before we do something. But also the full disclosure and caveat here is that, hey, the markets are a little bit greener right now. So this may be a reason why we have 237 months. This is highly volatile, may fluctuate accordingly. Magic internet bananas, or whatever that we like to call it. All right, so with that, this brings us towards the tail end of this week's agenda item. Before we go straight to the raffle, I want to make sure that we have the opportunity to welcome new monkeys if there are new monkeys in the room. This year, half of treasury hits put everything to FWOG or whatever, new meme coins that we're seeing. Don't get too excited. He also says hopefully this got him pretty excited. Yes, I know, right? Sometimes it's so conflicting. All right, any new monkeys in the room that may have just joined us recently, or if this is your very, very first town hall, we would love to invite you up to say hi. Just pick myself or any of the team, and we would be more than happy to bring you up here. And of course, if your name is just the name of a new coin that is being launched. I already can see some of that happening right here. We will probably most definitely bring you up and delay that for a long, long time. All right. If there are no new monkeys who may be in a comfortable spot to come up this week to say hi, we probably want to start. Yes, Dev Majesty, I know you are new. I would love to bring you up here, but unfortunately, you are not as new as we would be expecting for the new monkeys intro for this week at least. All right. So, Moonsettler, I think this is now time to bring you up and run the barrel raffles for this week and tell everybody who the winners are.
MGM, everyone. Now it's time for our raffles for this week. We also do have a special raffle for this week as we sold out the monkey sculpture. So the first thing we'll run is the winner for the monkey sculpture. One winner on this end. So there was 200 entries for this. So let's go ahead and shuffle this and pick the winner of the monkey sculpture. The winner of this sculpture, please open a ticket after, as we will need to get your shipping information for Monkey 10 to send that over to you. So, Demeju, congratulations. You are the winner of the monkey sculpture. So that's the first winner for this week. Now let's transition over to the barrel raffle. So another full sellout this week for the barrel raffle. Let's go ahead and shuffle up this list and get started with the first winner of this week's barrel raffle, which is Ice Pick. Ice Pick is the first winner for this week's barrel raffle. Go ahead and shuffle it again. Next up, second winner for this week is Ben. Congratulations, Ben. You're the winner of second barrel for this week's barrel raffle. Third up, we have got here Flipside. Congratulations, Flipside. You are the third winner for this week's barrel raffle. Fourth up, we have, let's see who we get. Idle Jack, fourth winner for this week's barrel raffle. And final shuffle for the fifth winner of this week's barrel raffle, which is Yellowfish. So for this week's 5 winners of the barrel raffle, we have Ice Pick, Ben, Flipside, Idle Jack, and Yellowfish. We'll double check all the names to verify that it is all not alts. Yeah, so congratulations to those winners. If you didn't win this week, better luck next week. And that's it for me. Back over to you, Jebby.
All right, thank you, Moon. Appreciate it. This is a lot of fun. Every week I try to buy a raffle ticket, but every week I get reminded that I probably shouldn't try it out. But no refunds, unfortunately. But all you can do is to keep holding faith to one day, winning a barrel for yourself. Let's try again next week. All right, with that, appreciate each and every one of you for taking time to join us every Friday at 12 p.m. EST. This is our amazing TGIF Monkey Friday Weekly Town Hall. We wish you an amazing weekend. Remember to touch grass, and it's time to enjoy the Pump It Up vibes. Have a great one, everybody.
got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, 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 don't you know?